welcome to the first video on my channel. I'll be making exclusively tier list videos, so if you guys are interested in that, make sure you subscribe. I'm Canadian, so my first video had to be about Tim Hortons. We've got 20 of the Tim's Timbits, donuts, and muffins that I've tried personally, so we're going to start off here with a classic, the honey dip. Now the honey dip, to me, this is going to be a bit unpopular, but this one definitely isn't one of my favorites. It's got a little bit of a softer texture, which I'm not a big fan of. Doesn't really have too much flavor to it. Honestly, if it didn't have the name honey dip, you wouldn't associate honey with it at all. I don't know. This one just doesn't have a lot going for it. I'm gonna say if you bought this one, it'd be a bit regrettable. All right, this next one here, old fashioned. This one's definitely a classic. Didn't have this one too much as a kid, especially because it doesn't have a ton of flavor, doesn't have a ton of sugar in it. Little bit of a healthier option, but it still actually tastes really good. It has a good flavor. I'll put this one in. It will do for now, and we'll kind of adjust it later. All right, so we got the old fashioned glaze now. So the glazed one definitely, it's got a bit more sugar in it. Definitely a bit more of a taste. Still has that good old fashioned texture, I guess you could say. So yeah, we'll pop this one in tasty. All right, this next one, whew, yeah, this chocolate glazed one, yeah, this one is amazing. This one literally anytime you're stopping at Tim's, like chocolate glazed, usually just get a dozen chocolate glazed. Chocolate glazed was definitely from like the age of like 5 to 10. This was always the go-to. Still to this day, still really good. Probably one of my favorites. It's gotta go in the top category. All right, now this one is sour cream glazed. So I wasn't put on this one for a while because as a kid, I was rocking exclusively with this chocolate glazed one. But I've been having the sour cream glazed one lately, and this one's actually as good, if not better, than the chocolate glazed in my opinion. So I think we're gonna have to put this one. Now this one's definitely. I think this one has the most calories out of like any Timbit. It's got a lot of sugar too. I think it's got like 7 grams per Timbit. So if you're on a diet, definitely avoid this one. But we're gonna have to just on taste alone. We'll have to put it in the top tier. All right, now probably the most like average Timbit, honestly, the birthday cake one. This one, like I don't know, like the sprinkles I like a little bit to it. It's super plain overall. There's nothing really too crazy happening. I say it's a little bit better than the honey dip, but I think we're gonna put this one in the same tier though, just like a little bit ahead of the honey dip one. All right, another probably unpopular opinion, but I'm really not rocking with like the jelly filled Timbit. I really just don't like when there's like filling on top of the Timbit already. Kind of feel a little bit disgusting when I have like a filled like pastry, because I'm already eating something I know is bad, and then you're adding like stuff inside on top of it. I don't know, like for Timbits, like I'm trying, like I just want to be casual, kind of create a bit of a mess too. You can get it on your shirt. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one at the bottom for now. It's not like it doesn't taste that bad, but there's too much going on. All right, so now we're gonna move into the biggest category, the Tim Hortons donuts. So we'll start off another classic one here, the apple fritter. I say out of like all the apple fritters I've had, it's pretty average for an apple fritter, but like it's pretty good. There's definitely nothing wrong with it. It has like some good, yeah. You can see like the little bit of like the sugar buildup on top in between the little in between the crevices, kind of like the sour cream. Like this one's pretty good. I'll probably put it in the it will do category. All right, now we got the chocolate dip. So this one, I love this donut honestly. Like it's very simple. It's literally just like your soft donut bread, which I like more of a cake donut honestly than the soft one. But the chocolate icing on top, there's just something about that works. It's nice and simple. It's only 200 calories too, which like for a donut, that's not too bad. Like you don't have to feel too bad after eating it. Nice little like quick little snack, not too messy, unless like it's you leave in like a hot car or something. I'll put this one in tasty. I know this one, the double chocolate. You guys can probably tell I'm a big chocolate fan, but as a kid, this was the other go-to, the chocolate glazed tidbit and the double chocolate donut. This one is kind of like, honestly, kind of like the chocolate dip one, except it's got like the chocolate cake base to it. I guess you could. I'm not a chef, guys, but it's got like a good like cake mix to it. So yeah, I'd say for the double chocolate one, I think this one's going to the top. This one's another go to. All right, the chocolate glaze. Now, usually, I like it when glaze is added. Definitely, I mean, you're adding more sugar, and that definitely tastes a little better. For me though, it's a little too much. It's kind of the same problem with like the jelly filled one, where it's just got a little too much going on. You're already getting you're getting chocolate cake down here. You're already getting like a chocolate icing, and then you're glazing it on top of that. Yeah, this one's just a little too much for me. I'm still gonna have to put it in tasty because it's really good. But yeah, I'm not the biggest. I go with like this one or that one before the chocolate glaze. All right, so we got the old fashioned one here. Now the old fashioned donut. Yeah, I'm not as big of a fan of this one as the Timbit. This one you can kind of see the. This is usually how it comes out too. Like it's not a very even donut. It's just very puffy. It's very cakey. Like even more so than something like that. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this one. I'm gonna put this one in regrettable actually. Now the glazed one, you guys can see this a little bit of a better form donut here. You got a little bit more flavor to it. Again, not a huge fan of these donuts, but I'll probably put in the it will do. Now this one, yeah, this one's a classic here, the Boston cream. So you guys know I have a hatred for the cream filling, but I feel like I can't put it in the just bad category though. Like, I mean, this one's a classic, this one's a staple. And honestly, just kind of the shape of it too, just like the chocolate icing on top, it's pretty good, but it's got filling, so I can't put it anywhere above regrettable. All right, we got the vanilla dip one here, and I'm a big fan, honestly, of all the dip donuts. Like, I feel like Tim Hortons is doing the thing on those, but yeah, the sprinkles in that. This one to me is definitely better than like the birthday cake Timbit. I don't know, just donut. Like, I like my donuts a little bit more simple, but it's got like the sprinkles in that. It just works. I'm gonna put it up at tasty. Okay, so this one's not a common one here. You guys are probably confused about this one, but this was a short-term promotion from Tim Hortons for the Special Olympics. So the cool thing about this one is whatever money you paid for the donuts, they actually donated I think 100% of those proceeds to like the Special Olympics, like the charity that was associated with them. So that was really cool. And honestly, this donut is amazing. Like you guys see, I wish they still had this on the menu. I was hoping it wasn't a limited time, but they got kind of like the vanilla dip a little bit, but they got like it's like a cake donut, and then they got the whipped cream on top. Honestly, this one is amazing. I'm gonna put this one like right at the top. I wish they had that still. So we're finishing off with some muffins here. So this one just classic. Not too much to say. Just like a chocolate chip donut. Honestly, pretty good though. Usually pretty consistent too. They usually got this one down pat. I'll put this one in tasty. All right, fruit explosion here. This one's I couldn't get a good image for this one. Yeah, fruit explosion it's okay. I definitely wouldn't call it a fruit explosion. Yeah, I wouldn't definitely not too pronounced of a fruit flavor, but it's pretty good. I'll put it in it will do. All right, the blueberry one. You guys can see this one definitely. If you're looking at this through like the display window, you're probably not gonna get this one. It doesn't look the most appetizing, but kind of about the same thing as like the fruit explosion. Like honestly, pretty similar flavor. I'll put it in it will do. All right, this last one here is probably hard to tell, but that's a banana nut muffin. So I'm a big fan of banana bread personally, and it's kind of that same idea there. Yeah, this one's usually like they're usually pretty on the ball with this one, as long as it's not sitting out for too long. I'll put this one in tasty as well. All right, guys. So that's the conclusion of the Tim Hortons baked goods tier list. I know there'll probably be a lot of everyone's got their opinion about their favorite Tim Hortons baked goods. So yeah, if you guys have any dissenting opinions from me, just let me know in the comments. All right, I appreciate it, and there'll be plenty more tier videos out soon. Cheers.